pumping. Show me the all damn day. All damn day.
Good morning, and it is a very good morning indeed. I'm going to be doing something very special today. I'm really excited. I'm excited to bring you guys along with me. Today, I've decided that I'm going to be getting some barbecue, but not just any barbecue. I live in Toronto, as some of you may know, most of you may know, but today I decided that I'm going to fly to Texas. I think I'm going to go to Texas and go to a very special barbecue spot, considered one of the most popular barbecue spots in the world. I'm only going to go to Texas for 24, 36 hours max and then fly home. So I'm gonna bring you with me as I go to get some barbecue, shoot some guns, and have a good time in Texas. Another day off. Hope you guys enjoy the vlog. So bad news. The flight that was supposed to be at 8 a.m. to Austin, unfortunately, off to a bad start, got postponed. Now I'm not flying until 2 p.m. So I'm not actually gonna get to Austin until 9 p.m. because there's also a layover in Newark or something. So it gives me an opportunity to get some work done. But it is unfortunate. I'm gonna miss out on a day on Austin. So really, I only have a day and then I'm flying back the next day at like 8 p.m. So I'm gonna really just have the morning, then flying back. We'll make the most of it. We're still gonna go to Terry Black's. Still gonna shoot some guns, most likely, hopefully. And then yeah, so I'll keep you guys posted. Off to kind of a rough start, but whatever, getting some stuff done, eating a lot of fruit, feeling good. Time to go through security. All right, I am now in the Newark airport. Got to lay over here for a couple hours, so just gonna walk around, chill, get something to eat probably. Then I'm gonna board my flight in a couple hours to Austin. I'll keep you guys posted. But if you guys are interested, the Newark airport, really nice, really clean. So shout out to Newark. Okay, so for snacks, we got some organic dates and some of Paul Salerno's new organ meat beef stick things. These are really, really good. You can't taste the organs at all. If that's something you're concerned about, really good. I'd highly recommend. They're just pretty expensive, not gonna lie, especially to ship them to Canada. All right, so like I mentioned, flight was delayed, but we're finding a way to squeeze in some barbecue tonight. We're actually gonna go to Cooper's tonight, for anyone who knows that. Cooper's Old Town or Old Time Barbecue. Then the plan is tomorrow, we're gonna go shoot some guns in the morning and then go to Terry Black's. All right, Cooper's all done. Let's take a look at the damage. Pretty good. Unfortunately, there was no brisket, there was no beef rib tonight, so I won't be able to do a fair comparison between Terry Black's tomorrow morning and Cooper's tonight. But what I can tell you is the turkey at Cooper's, and I'm not normally a turkey guy, the turkey at Cooper's, fantastic. Super, super juicy. You'd expect it to be dry. It wasn't at all. Really well seasoned. The sausage is really good. And the pork kebabs. I know, yeah, you come to a Texas barbecue and you're getting pork kebabs and turkey. Like, it's not the kind of thing you think of, right? You think of the beef rib and the brisket, like I mentioned. We did have some of the prime rib. That was really good. I would highly recommend Cooper's. I have a couple of my friends who say that Cooper's is their favorite, but I will give you a more in-depth sort of video tomorrow when I go to Terry Black's. And I'll show you a little bit more what the food looks like and my actual reaction to eating it. I've had it once before, but I was kind of in a rush and I didn't get all the things I wanted. I didn't actually get to try the beef rib. So tomorrow will be an exciting day. I look forward to sharing that with you. Okay, so just got back to the hotel room. We decided to walk around for a bit. We went up and down 6th Street. For those of you guys who don't know, 6th Street's kind of like a big party street. A lot of bars, clubs, music venues, stuff like that. We just kind of went up and down the street. On the west side is more kind of like where there's a little bit more upscale and have more bars that are kind of, I guess, kind of themed. And then when you go back down to the east side, it's also known as the Dirty Six. It's very raunchy. There's a lot of people
dancing and partying with not many clothes on, and if they do have clothes, it's mostly see-through clothing and whatever. So we just had kind of one drink and then just kind of called it a night. Pretty tired. The time is currently like about 12:15. I've been up since like 1 a.m. so we're close to 24 hours here. Okay, so just woke up. Time is 8:36 Texas time. Like I mentioned last night, just gonna get ready now to go. Actually, we're gonna go sit downstairs and just kind of have a bit of a morning, maybe get something small to eat, have a coffee. Well, I don't really drink coffee, but we got our espresso from a vending machine.
It was at this moment that he knew. He f***ed up.
Anyway, coffee will be had. And then after that, we're gonna go to the range. The goal is to get there before anybody else kind of gets there so we can get our range spot, just pick a couple guns off the wall, start shooting. We'll show you guys both that. And then after that, we're gonna go to Terry Black's and spend a couple hours there, just take in the atmosphere and eat. Definitely get one of those big dinosaur beef ribs, which you guys are gonna see later in the video. And some brisket, because like I mentioned, we weren't able to get that last night at Cooper's. Cooper's was still really, really good. And also we had just been like traveling for so long because we had a layover in Newark and whatever. So by the time we actually got some serious food, we were all pretty hungry. So it was really great. So anyway, can't wait to actually go to the two things that are really the reasons why we came. So that's all today. And then tonight we're catching a flight. I think it's about 7:30-ish. And then we have a layover for like 10 hours or 8 hours or 12 hours or something in Houston. So we're actually flying from Austin to Houston, which is kind of funny because we're staying within the same state, taking a plane, staying in the same state. Then we're sitting there for a while and then we're gonna fly back to Toronto. We get back to Toronto at about 7-ish a.m. Toronto time. So I'm trying to figure out my sleep strategy here. I'm thinking that like last night, we only really slept for like 5.5 hours, 6 hours, but I'm feeling pretty good. I think what I'm gonna do is try and push through. I think maybe after I eat a lot of barbecue, I'll be pretty tired, but I'm gonna try and push through and get a bunch of work done, do some stuff for Must Become, do some stuff for the kind of, some studying, do some stuff for the kind of main gig as well. So we'll see what I can do. Yeah, the goal is really, I think I can squeeze a lot of productivity out of this if I really kind of push it. But again, we're gonna see what that means for my sleep. I think the goal is probably stay up, and then when I get back at 7 a.m. Toronto time, just really try and push that all the way until I guess maybe 3 or 4, and then sleep for like a while into what I guess would be Monday, unless my brain's not working, but sleep until through until Monday, go to bed, and then get up early, maybe back to my normal stuff at 1 a.m. the following day. So hopefully I can do it. I'll bring you guys with me and I'll let you know how that goes. But yeah, I really do love going to airports and having layovers and having like long flights and all that kind of stuff, because it gives me an opportunity to just be kind of undistracted for a long time. I actually kind of hated now that like on a lot of airlines, they give you the opportunity to have like free texting and they're like, oh, free texting sponsored by so-and-so wireless carrier. But I kind of hate that because in my mind, I'm like, oh, I know that I can just connect and just like not be isolated from things that are stealing my attention. But anyway, all right, well, I'll bring you guys with me and we'll see what the rest of the day looks like. This looks so good. I'm not gonna be having any of this though. I'm gonna be waiting until we get to Terry Black's, and then I'm gonna eat so much barbecue. Cream cheese cinnamon roll. Okay. So we just got the absolute warmest welcome from the guy at the front desk. He recognized me from coming before, and yeah, we can't wait to start shooting. Got a couple hours of some good shooting. Yeah, I can't wipe the smile off my face. It's very, very exciting. So.
Your IDs, and then just make sure you guys read the sign on the door before you enter. It's a stop sign telling you don't open both doors.
Just finished shooting at the range. Really good. Turns out I'm not very good with Glocks. But now in the Uber on the way to Terry Black's, the main event of the evening. Can't wait. We're here, Terry Black's, so let's go. So as you can see, we're standing in a bit of a line. Wraps all the way around, so we'll probably be here about 45 minutes, to my guess, and then we'll finally get some of that brisket.
Next, please. Come on up, guys. Come on, guys. We have 5. Yeah, just keep going. Yeah, we have 5. Actually, get one more slice. Yeah, some sausage. We get both sausages.
One of each?
Yeah. Can you get some pork ribs as well?
How many? This is 2 right here. I think that's
We'll
good.
get, yeah, it's good.
Yeah. No more? That's
Yeah, we'll get that one as well. Yeah, yeah. You guys have any turkey?
Bubble?
Thank you.
So putting some damage in. This is a jalapeno sausage, the original pork rib, brisket, and look at this guy, the beef rib. I'm just gonna give this a little squeeze. Look at the size of this rib, like. Okay, so one thing that's supposed to be really good here is going sausage into their barbecue sauce. Oh, that looks so good. Let's go. That's up. Refresh the palate a little bit. Pickle. Now I'm going to show you something really special. Take a look at this. So this is the brisket. It comes apart with a plastic fork. I'm barely touching this. It's just falling apart. Unreal. Best in the world. Okay. Watch this. So here's the damage. Killed all these ribs. That was $300. $300 worth of, and that's USD. Beautiful barbecue. Killed it. Amazing. So good. Still got some work to do over there. Look at the size of this bone. And again, they have these 3 barbecue sauces. They're amazing. What do we got? Original, spicy, sweet. So good. The bark is so good. It's a little salty at the end. Like if you've eaten as much as I have, having this salty kind of bark at the end is very kind of hard to work through. So basically, what you'll see is that we got most of the meat off this. Got all the meat off there. Delicious. Delicious. Yeah, so I had to go back for another piece of that brisket. It looks so good. I saw this one piece that I was just eyeing and I was like, I gotta get it. That, and I actually got some more turkey too, believe it or not. Yeah, I don't know. This is very different, this turkey. If you've never been to Terry Black's, you don't know what I'm talking about. Most people probably think, why would you need more turkey? Of all of this amazing stuff that I ate before, why would I need more turkey? Well, I got it because it's amazing. With this sweet barbecue sauce, it's super good. So I'm gonna get into this and we'll talk in a minute. That's turkey with the sweet barbecue sauce. Wow. Wow. Okay, now for the brisket. Look at that smoke ring on it. Okay. In the barbecue sauce again. I love this sweet barbecue sauce. It's so tender. Like, if you've ever messed up when trying to cook beef before of any kind, you know how tough it can be when you cook it too much or not enough. This is like they've got it down to a science. It's so good. They got it down to a science. They got it absolutely perfect. The seasoning, the smoking, and even the service. The service is so good here. So, like, I went up to go get some more. As you guys know, I went to go up, get up the second plate. It was right here. And I went up, and the lady's like, oh, what are you here to get? And I said, oh, I'm just going to get some more brisket and some turkey. She said, oh, how much are you looking to get? And I said, oh, like a couple pieces of each. She's like, okay, well, let me just go grab you a plate.
I basically jump the line. She grabs me a plate, and then they put a bunch on the plate for me, weigh it out, I pay for it, and I'm back at the table in like 30 seconds. It was crazy. So service is insane. They know what to feed you and they know how to feed you. So you should come here. I had to do it. Round 3. It's just a little piece, just a little bit. But we're going back to Canada tonight, so I had to do it. Oh, look at that glisten. Beautiful. Just finished at Terry Black's, as you can see right there. So full. I got 3 plates: brisket, beef rib, pork rib, turkey, all of it, just all of it. So good, highly recommend. That was kind of the main reason we came out here, to shoot guns, as you guys saw earlier, and to have some Terry Blacks. So now I'm just gonna walk around for a while, walk this 9,000 calories off, and then go to the airport, get ready to head back, and then start planning the next trip back to Texas. All right, going through security now. Should be pretty fast. Austin security is really good. You don't have to take your laptop out or anything. Really, really efficient. So we'll get through this real quick, and then we got a couple hours before our flight, and we'll just hang out, and then we'll take the flight, and I'll see you there. Just landed in Houston. We literally took a flight from Austin to Houston, then we'll have a layover here for like 12 hours, and then from Houston to Toronto. So just gonna get a bunch of work done, like I mentioned earlier, and yeah, I'm actually gonna have, believe it or not, I think I'm gonna have a coffee, which I don't normally do. Haven't had one for years because they normally make me feel like shit, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna have one, take it slow, see how we feel, keep you updated. I still don't believe in coffee, by the way. Okay, so we got our espresso from a vending machine. Again, I don't normally drink coffee. I normally think it makes me just feel horrible. And typically speaking, I'm on more of a kind of ancestral Paul Saladino style diet. I make some tweaks to it with stuff that I like and that I believe in. Coffee is definitely not a part of that. So we'll see if just having something that I don't normally have makes me feel pretty bad. But I've also heard that like 1 in 10 people, and I find this to be true, 1 in 10 people react kind of the opposite to caffeine, where it kind of brings them down and they feel kind of less energy. So I'm taking this, and then I'm going to try and get some studying in. We have this over for like 10, 12 hours. So if I could just blast a bunch of studying, that would be fantastic. Be productive, get some work done as well. I'll keep you updated on how I feel if you happen to give it. Yeah, I haven't had coffee in 2-3 years, so giving it a shot. I really don't like taking too many things that kind of change your sleep architecture. Like anything that forces you to be more alert, there's going to be a reaction down the line where you're going to be less alert, and you're going to depend on it to have that level of alertness. And I just don't like messing with that kind of stuff, because alertness is one of the key components of focus, obviously. And so yeah, taking it, we'll see how I feel. Also, I find that caffeine can give me like heart palpitations, which sucks. So if that happens, I'll update you guys, and hopefully I won't be crying. So yeah.
A few moments later.
So what's going on? You guys obviously just saw the Texas vlog. I had to record this. This is actually a couple weeks after the whole vlog situation, because what happened is I ended up getting really, really sick. Now, I don't think, originally I thought it was food poisoning, but I think, you know, my best friend who I went with, he also ended up getting sick a few days later, which made us think that maybe it was something contagious, like some sort of illness that we caught, some sort of travel bug. But anyway, yeah, so I wasn't able to finish the rest of the vlog. As you can see, I'm kind of just like this at the end. I knew that something was coming on. I knew something that felt wrong. You know, my suspicion, I think it was probably the coffee, honestly. I mean, vending machine coffee, like, might be really bad. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And again, if you did, please let me know, because I can make more of those. I really enjoy making them. And so if you guys enjoy watching them, please let me know, and I'll film more of my kind of daily routine. I'll film more of when I go off and do stuff. Yeah, unfortunately the vlog ended and it was pretty difficult. Like I said, this is 2 weeks later. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Talk to you guys soon.